Alrighty, welcome back to another second video on polymer spins. We got two of them because polymer spins are a bit complicated. Alright, this time we'll be focusing more on the build, some more complicated builds. I've showed up how to spot and make just basic polymer spins, just the ISO, just the Neo, just the fin. For this one we'll be focusing on how to brain work, how to I guess get more larger ones other than just a single TSD attack. These ones tend to be a lot more useful than just the setups by themselves, since often it's more efficient to get a TSD. But once you get some of these, most of these setups here are 2 T-spin doubles, where it can often be more efficient to get this compared to something else. And many of them, if you don't get them, will have ways to convert them anyway. So they are quite versatile. For this one, we'll be starting off with the Tre Halus again. We got another one over here for this. I'm gonna hold that. Gonna do this. And then I need a S right there. Wait, do we need an S? No, I need a T because I messed that up. Ah. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing off the Tre Halus again for one main reason, which is that though we went over the opener, we didn't go over the process of building it. Where essentially, you saw how I started off with that first pattern right there of that 3 gap. To make a Tre Halus, all you need to do is cover it with another triangle type pattern that you can see there. I'm gonna be zooming in on it. So that's the whole general idea of the Tre Halus. I forgot to make the overhang too long, so this will not work. Rip. Can I skim it? Can't place anything there. I'm gonna see if I can skim this. See if I can fix my mistake.
Lento. Lento.
I think I just did. Look at me go.
Lento.
And then he puts this there. And I just need to clear this.
Lento.
Easier said than done. There we go, got it. Woohoo, fixed it! Here we go. Alright, now we go over some more steps. So we already shown off the Tre Halus, so I went a bit fast there, but we're going to be showing off a lot more. Let's get into that. Starting off with the Koji Boys, which is a way to convert the second part of the Tre Halus. Alright, this one does require a very specific setup, so... Well, not very specific, but it requires a bit of a different setup than you would normally do, so we're gonna show that off. Basically, it requires a flat area. I think it's best if I do this. Yeah, that's probably best. And we get this here. And like that. Alright, there it is. Now, the main difference, the furthest to work, you need to have this area flat. The whole area, at the very, this part right here needs to be completely flat. At least it needs to be flat for 6 away from that eyepiece. So, these last 4 are completely unnecessary. I can place this here and it will still work. And I'm actually gonna, because that'll make my board a lot cleaner. Alright, and then to launch it off, you just start with the first T-spin, and then you place a eyepiece. Wait, no, you need... I put that L1 too close. You need 1 more space. I'm an idiot. Alright, this works, right? Yeah, this should work. Alright, let's launch this off. There we go, now we have room for the eyepiece. Can't believe I messed that up so bad earlier. They just push a bunch of stuff to the side just so we can show it off. Basically, you place an eyepiece here instead, and use this as a weird overhang for a T-spin triple. Normally, like, that would not be a situation where I'd want to go for that because I got the eyepiece way too late in the bag, and because that board's now a mess. So, like, that's really only if you get the eye immediately after the first tee, and you just have, like, and your board is, you know, flat enough to carry it as well. So it's a fairly niche one. You don't need it. There's not really many situations where you can use it, but wherever there is a place you can use it, it is generally, it's always better. It's more damage. Or yeah, that is the Koji Boise. We've already showed up a Janva signature, so now let's go to the Isotrilos. Alright, the Isotrilos is a lot more complicated. And this one you really need to get like a specific setup build for. Well, not really, but I was showing off. Let's start off with the base. So you have, just like the previous one, you have this little area right here where like the cheap piece is going to end up going. Instead of having put a second one on top of it, you want to actually be flat. How do I want to go about doing that? I could do this and get a second L piece. That could work. Alright, yeah. Alright, so once you get a second L piece here, you'll see the build, or it'll be showing up on screen. Probably both. For here, I'm going to just want to place this T piece here and I piece on top so I can make this overhang really quick. Just need a second L piece and we got it. Yeah. There it is. So basically you build it flat above where like the second spin will go instead, and then you make this, the ISO spin just over there. It tends to be better if you go with a fin to ISO, which it isn't shown up on here. I will show, there isn't on the wiki, so, but I will be showing it off anyway. Just, you know, teach you. I don't know why it's not on the wiki. I mean, it's one of them. Feels like I should be on the wiki. Let me just get this off. Nearly did the wrong spin there. I keep mixing up my ISOs and Neos. I don't know why. And this one, you just use an eyepiece to fill that in over there to get your gap fixed. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Clean up. And I actually made a 4-way by accident. Well, you know, man. Either way, let's move on to some. Let's show off the Fin ISO and the Fin Neo as well. Again, this one isn't on the wiki, so I kind of have to make it myself. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I think it's just like that. So basically, you have this part like normal, and then you kind of make a gap for where an S piece will go, or a Z. Would it be on this side? Because like I'm making the gap here, so yeah, I think this is what I want to do. So I need a gap for that piece right there, and then it needs to be open at the top. I'm gonna start over. Right? Frick, how do I want to go about this? The 5 pieces on the side. If we do this, is so I can get that to work. If I get another S there, that works, doesn't it? Yeah, right? Yeah. Then I just need that right there, eyepiece right here. There we go, that works. And we just need just something here to like make an overhang. I'm just gonna use this T piece since that's what I have coming up. Well, actually no, I can just do this and then no, never mind, that doesn't work. Yeah, I need to use the T piece there. Rip. And there we go. Then we have the 3 overhand for the ISO. I did not mean to swap there, but it doesn't matter too much. We're just showing it off. There we go. And that's how you do a Fin ISO. I don't know why. Again, there's no like tutorial for it on the wiki. Kind of had to make it up myself.
Undaunted.
But, you know, I mean, it still works. There it is.
Undaunted.
Alright, so now we're done with the trio loose and all the different trio loose-like things. Let's go on to some of the more interesting setups and some of the more practical, useful ones. Alright, we're going to be starting off with the Yogg Soloth. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a weird one. Yeah, probably want to do that. Alright, so for this one, you're looking for a staircase like this. So you're looking for a staircase like this, where it's at least 3 high. And then you need to have a... So you're looking for this shape. This shape, right here. To build it, you just need to place a S right here. I think this still works if I place these here, right? Is that enough room for the fin? I think it is. I think. Hopefully. Because we have this right here. Yeah, that's enough room for the fin. I just need another... I need a Z and a... I think I could do this. I could do that and that still works. Not the build that they use, but you know, it works. I need to use another TP, so, well... I have a Z coming up, I'll just use that instead. Alright, so basically, for this one, it's basically a different kind of DT Cannon 2. Where we didn't show off the DT Cannon 2 because it's not good, but here is a way to convert a DT Cannon 2 into a back 2, well not convert it, but build a DT Cannon 2 looking like thing for 2 T-spin doubles instead of a T-spin double, T-spin triple. And there is also a way to convert it back into a DT Cannon 2, which I'll be showing up on screen. For this one, because the way we built it, we would want to use the J. We're not going to do that though, because I've already built this, so it's not gonna do it. And then to get the fin, you just need to make sure you have a 2 overhang, and then fin. Yeah. Alright, so for that one, that one looks a lot more like the DT Cannon 2, aka the bad DT Cannon. Now let's do one that is a lot more useful, and that is, well, it is useful. It's one that, like, actual players use, unlike that one. So we're showing it off. We'll probably want to do it from this side here. Yeah. Actually, that's probably not good. I mean, it still should work, right? Basically, for this one, you're looking for... I did not mean to do that right after you start. Alright, I don't want to square early. It's going to make it easy to make it. Let's try to get an early square. Basically, you're looking for... I'll show it off. Why am I even trying to explain it right now? Here we go. That's a good place to use it. Right here. You're looking for this. Actually, does that work? Because it doesn't need to be flat. Yeah, because if I place that there, that gets in the way, so I can't use that there. This works, though. That's enough room. You know. Wait, no, never mind. That doesn't work. I just need a T-piece there to get that to work. Yeah, I was gonna restart. I messed it up. Alright. I guess I'll just be showing off here. I should be able to get it like, just in a bit. I got the J piece coming up in a second. I'll just place it right here, preemptively. Basically, you're looking for a 2 high wall, 1 back, 2 high wall. I'll be showing up on screen, zooming in on it. And this need to make a T-spin on the other side with an overhang that looks like... Is that high enough? I think that's high enough, right? Yeah, that's high enough. Alright. And then you just need it to be 3 long. Oh no, 2 lawns all you need, actually. What am I saying? So, like this. And now I'm just going to really quickly do that to make it long enough. And now, that's it. And now there is a way to quickly convert this into a DT cannon by... If I place this here, I cannot do it anymore. So, like, right, doing that, I can no longer do the DT cannon. But I'll be showing it off on screen, how to convert that to a DT cannon instead. We're just going to keep it as this, though. Basically, to launch it up, to get it, all you need to do is soft drop, and to get that T-spin double, if you haven't gotten it already. And then I'm gonna fill in that wall really quick, actually, because I want it to feel right. I was gonna do that. Alright. And you gotta fin. Just like that. That is another form of the Yogg Sloth, that one. Just being a lot more useful. There's also one for the BT cannon, but I'm just gonna skip that one because we don't need to show 3 different ways with the DT cannon. Showing that one up on screen though now, as well as a way to convert it. Yeah. Now going on to what is next? I always cut to it. Alright, scratch that. That's pretty much it. Alright. There is variants of those last few that are also for Neo and ISO, but to save time, I'm just gonna be skipping those ones as well. Again, those ones will be up on screen. I'm probably gonna do not a sequel, but like I have a few plans on how to change this series up in the future, and I'm probably just gonna end up like not really remaking them, not really a sequel, but well, there's gonna be a bit more on the ISOs in the future. I'm gonna go into that over later, maybe, I don't know. But either way, yeah, that is it for the useful applications of the Polymer spins, at least for now. Next up, and last up for this mini-series, where we're going over the best spins in the game, the God spin and godless spins. And by best, I mean completely useless, meaning they're the best. See you next time.